No, sir. Nah.
Appreciated, Coach. Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
Yo, Vito, you said you at home, Vito, or you away, Vito?
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game.
That's Jamal Adams, that's all.
Snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Go right in. Oh, you got deep? He's coming.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. For Zeke, one of the first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now Elliott. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They run it with Balaj. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Looking deep downfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Don't throw my side.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Kill. 27.
Here's Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A.J. Green, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. When A.J. Green's on the field, something exciting usually happens, and that was certainly exciting.
Superior route runner, superior hands, superior body control, but I love the way he reacts to the football in the air. Finds it, locates it, and goes and gets it before the defensive backs can react.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 29, Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Charles Harris able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, some credit there to A.J. Green, because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
He's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference calls.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Stops short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Well, using Zeke Elliott in the passing game, that's something Cowboy fans are getting used to. Last year, 77 receptions, and you think back to his rookie season, he had 32 and then 26 his 2nd year, but he's really on the uptick. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yo. He might be gone already.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Draw play, Elliott. And that'll move him a little ball
That
closer
sound like
as he
that.
takes
Sound
it
like
from
that
the
today.
7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Avery Moss able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. The kick by Maher is good. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League, where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
What first are we talking about? Okay, I just want to be
Here's
clear.
a 2nd and 5 now
Right.
from the 25. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get
We opening at 6. We're opening at 6 tonight based off of advance happening early.
Here in this second
Marlon.
quarter. We'll be right back. Now it's Rosen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Yeah.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Austin. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. When A.J. Green is on the field, you never know what you're going to get, but it's usually exciting, and that was certainly exciting.
He's an elite route runner, has big-time speed, tremendous body control, and I love the way he reacts to the ball in the air. He locates the ball a lot faster than defensive backs and makes plays on them, and they often turn out really, really good for the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good night. 180. Watch the out. Watch 80. Watch the creeping. Say, hey, zoom. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Balaj. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. That run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
3rd and long here for Rosen. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
He caught that shit?
They'll get 34 yards there.
That's
For an
crazy.
offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
I just knew I had that
There's the
pick.
spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now Rosen. This is caught.
That was a good catch.
He got 29 yards that time. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play?
That's a good
They
catch.
saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Kalen Balaj, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make it 24-7.
Have you scored every drive?
Set now to kick this one away, and
Yeah.
off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for
Good, my
and
nigga.
taken.
Got the dog. We ain't expecting you to win. If you did, we would have been looking at
About
props.
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A strong running. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Hold on.
He's going to rifle one deep left
Hey,
side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime.
Oh, yeah.
49
Props.
yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits
Hey, where the hell
A,
prophecy at?
B, C.
I'm here. What up?
Yeah, we just saw Exhibit Z right there. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st
That
and
ain't
goal.
nobody falling that play, though. Like, that was
And he will
weird,
take
dog.
it in for a Cowboy
First of all,
score.
Dak underthrew the nigga.
Nah, he threw it right. They just didn't let me do my X the first time, so I had to hit it the second time after it bounced off the nigga.
Push out in front first.
You hit the back of that nigga head.
Coach talking about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion.
All right, prophecy.
He said those
Nigga
could be
Dak
the ones that
throwing
can
ass.
finish off a
Prophecy.
squad if you let them.
What was garbage? What I do?
This half has been
I
there.
said,
Prophecy.
I can't get. Tell me I wasn't supposed to get the original X catch though. Tell me I wasn't supposed to get that X
They'll
catch.
bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
I can't control what they wouldn't let me do. Shit. So the possession catch wasn't trash.
I mean, but there was no
Dolphins
possession.
at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
Why I got to be attacked for doing a great play? That's terrible, man.
All right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
That's definitely top 10 for real on ESPN.
Will it be angry?
That
Will
was
it be
top 10 on
clinical?
ESPN right
Will
there.
it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. And I'm going to edit the draft class. Can I be great? Can I be great? I'm asking why not edit. If you're going to ask why edit, ask why not edit.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the
I'm asking a question. You saying why edit it? So why not edit it? So tell me why not edit it? Just why not edit
in the second half. Nice first
What's the harm? I want to know the reason why you want to know not edit it. Answer my question. You got so many questions. Answer the question.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made.
I'm asking a simple question. That's it.
From the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We want it. Come to my world.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
No, I'm not doing all that. No, I'm not doing all that. Nah, you can use it for every drive.
Territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Because the drafts be terrible.
Extra point by Moore, up and good.
You said that's good?
And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
The draft class ain't about me. It's about the rest of the league. I'm not knocking that at all.
In the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
Nah, I'm not here to make nobody overall higher and shit like that. That's not what I'm here to do.
Right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yeah, he'll find Hall.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a man open down the middle of the field. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. With Devontae Parker, there was quite a bit of challenge.
Hell no, man.
You acting like it don't be 97 speed people in the draft.
Rosen. It's a guy that Brian Flores, head coach in Miami, wants around and in that locker room. Rosen will throw.
He said the point like 8 times.
Getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Robert Quinn, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Check. Hey, quarter. Check.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Flushed out right. And it's caught by
I think
Parker.
Marley, you ain't got no picks.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
I think it's just this
year. All
year.
came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there.
Yo, Still K, show Marley what we talking about, Still K. That's what he'll understand, man. Nah, you don't understand what we're saying. I can tell based off of what you're saying.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Man, that's Chris Westry, man. That's Westry, man.
CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel.
Let Westry be great, man. Let Westry be great, man.
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Nah, you was right. You was supposed to float that one. He right. Molly right. Molly right. I ain't saying a word.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Pick it up, G.
Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. Finding Green complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
I thought you said you get up there just to play. I ain't know you
his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double and triple, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, come on up.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
You knew what it was before he was coming in. That's what I'm saying. You knew what it was before he was coming in the game.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
I think that nigga trash. I don't know who that nigga even is.
Being chased out left. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rosen.
Look at that.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run here with the line.
My nigga said the
And
Dolphins
they'll get
got
him
bad
down
news.
short
Oh,
of
you're
first
right. They
down,
horrible.
right on the 10-yard line. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Dre, this ain't the part. This ain't the party for you, Dre. I'm just sorry, bro.
Lost it. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
That's what we
Good
talking
starting
about.
position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
No, they're not worried about it. They laughing at you.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Oh!
Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling.
You know you about to get blown out when you come
They
into
just
the
want to
game.
keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They go to Elliott again.
Nigga, he's a 6'4" corner.
Past the 20. A big run that time by Elliott. 45 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems
Preach
just
to him still, okay? Preach to him still, okay?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Marr able to put this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Oh, he talking to y'all.
Marley.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
I'm trying to trade with you.
Oh my gosh! Give me that!
Did you
Give me that!
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Did you fix Hart?
It's a full moon in Austin right now.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%.
Nah, but hey, I was going to hit you up, though,
I
by
said,
the
did you fix Hardman contract?
Woozier.
No, I'm just asking. I am a loyal customer.
Complete. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
That nigga got Devin White, bro. Let me get. Man, if I knew this nigga was trading Devin White, bro.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward
The Cowboys.
now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum.
Man, what you want from Pilot, cuz?
I'm saying though, if I
Now here's a deep shot that's
I'm saying if I would have knew that, I would have
I was asking you about the Woozier.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Well, so you must got a Woozier in the trade too.
Yeah, these complaints ain't making sense no more. Like I hear it, but it's starting to not make sense no more now.
the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back.
What's the difference?
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Explain the difference. I need some knowledge. I'm hearing all this complaining. I need knowledge now.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted.
You haven't played with a draft class
by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. Past the 10 to the 11.
I know he was. Shut up, still, okay? Shut up. Shut up.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves,
Molly just bugging at this point. Real talk. It ain't like they're making them. They're not making them 99. They're not making them 99.
The last run got 3.
Okay, that's a lot.
2nd and
What's
7.
your name? Bombs need to drive.
They're not making them 99, though. What you talking about?
Throwing here, Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Brings it in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Prescott throwing right, and that's complete. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Prescott now from the 50, escaping the pressure right.
No!
Try and chuck it deep left side.
Oh!
That is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
You ain't trading.
Incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
He caught that?
And again, it's Prescott. Flushed out right.
Shit, there
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side.
Oh,
It's going to be
come on,
intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And a terrific return as he'll take it up.
That needs some throwing power on him.
They were looking for Johnson that time.
Good. He needs some throwing
I think that
power.
interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
GG's, guys.
Here's Rosen. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got a man complete. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I had free tickets because it was they were playing the Dolphins.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. This will be caught inside the 10. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And now it's Rosen looking. Flush to his right.
Bro, that's trash. That was certified trash. He was sitting right there. That was certified trash. He's sitting right there.
But some fantasy
that was certified
really
trash.
Happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positive.